Litigation and court case generally coming to the natives in different Mahadasha or Antardasha. Mainly 6th house Lord's Mahadasha or 8th house Lord Mahadasha or 12th house Lord Mahadasha. Or maybe Antardasha of the aforesaid lords. Now, the court case or litigations. Here 2 point is very much fundamental. First one is the 6th house lords, 6th house lord, how it is posited, well placed, own sign, friend sign, and the posited planet on the 6th house. Is it strong with respect to the house or not? So this is very much important. Second point is also important. It is the placement of Mars and strength of the Mars. When Mars is 12 degree to 18 degree, the Mars is youth. The native may be so much angry, native may be so much ego in any kind of situations and try to go to the litigation process. So these 2 points, 6th house and placement of Mars and strength of the Mars to be checked. If native prior to litigation process or court case come to the astrologer must check the situation of the Mars at what Mahadasha Antardasha is going with respect to 6th house or with respect to Mars or 6, 8, 12. Now this is the fundamental thing. Now prior to going to the chart, we have to make another point very clear. When the native get himself attached with the litigation process or court case, what is the astrological remedy? The question will arise. Only one and best remedy is Astro Mahavidya, that is the Bogola Mahavidya, is the remedy herewith. Out of Dasha Mahavidya of Kali, Astro Mahavidya is Bogola. So Bogola Mukhi Puja generally done Dashami Tithi when Mars Tuesday is posited on that day. That is very spiritual, auspicious day. Bogola Mukhi Pujan, very much beneficial to the litigated people for winning the court case. Bogolamukhi Dhyan should be there, Bogolamukhi Puja should be there, or somehow the native know. The yellow color colt is essential for Bogolamukhi Puja, and the champa full or yellow colored flowers is very much beneficial. The Bogolamukhi mantra is there. It is also helpful. Ong ling Bogolamukhi sarvadustanang bachang mukhang padam stambhaya juham kila kila buddhi vinashaya healing ong shaha. Bogolamukhi mantra. Or Bogolamukhi Gayatri Ong Bogolamukhi jo vidmahe stambhino cho dhimahi tanno devi prachodayat. The fundamental 2 mantras. Or you can mix pujan on the particular day, generally Dashami Tithi, or Tuesday, and the native or the pujari should use yellow colt and giving the prayer properly to the Bogolamukhi Devi. Now this is the remedial process. Now it is not mandatory. If you perform Bogolamukhi Pujan, Bogolamukhi Mantra, Bogolamukhi Gayatri, the native will win the case. This is not. First of all, we have to see what are the points, what are the logical point is there for their court cases. If all the points are illogical, negative, astrology may not give support. But if the native may be unethical, maybe, but his point is correct, then astrology can help, and mainly through Bogolamukhi Siddha Vidya. Now coming to the chart to explain, to make it clarity. Coming to the chart of Sanjay Dutt, the famous celebrity of Mumbai, artist. Date of birth is 29 July 1959. Time of birth 15, that is 3 p.m. Place of birth Mumbai. This is the birth chart. In this birth chart, what happens? In the ascendant, it is the Scorpio, and Vrishchik Lagna, it is also Scorpio ascendant, and zodiac is Taurus or Bishop Rashi. Bishop Rashi, Vrishchik Lagna, the chart of Sanjay Dutt. Now what happens in this chart? The 6th house lord is Mars, and Mars is posited in 10th house in Leo sign, friend sign, very strong. Not only that, Mars having degree 12 to 18, Mars is youth. So in this chart, it is every possibility there may be litigations or anger related court case may be there as per the placement of Mars. Now coming to the 6th house. Here 6th house is Aries sign. Lordship also goes to Mars. So 6th house Mars, and Mars is youth state in 10th house on Leo sign. So this chart, every possibility to become involved with litigations or court case. Not only that, second position Saturn sometime helps the native to indulge in court case or other litigation process. In the 11th house, Rahu always accelerate the same thing. But the 12th Jupiter giving his 5th aspect on the 4th house for peace. So Jupiter helps the native. Jupiter also significance of justice, significance of peace, signification of wisdom, and Saturn is Karma Karaka. So these two planets helping the native herewith. And native by the placement in the 9th house, Budaditya Jog, and moon is very strong in the 7th house, that means audience. So audience help is there. So in several litigation process, he came up with success. Not only that, in D9 chart, it is not shown here with, 6th lord is Jupiter, and it is posited in 9th house with Saturn. Saturn is malefic. So D9 chart also involved the 6th house lord Jupiter is with malefic Saturn, more probably involved or indulge in court case. Coming to the chart of Hrithik Roshan, one of the famous film artists in Mumbai. Date of birth 10th January 1974. Time of birth 3:24. Place of birth Mumbai, Maharashtra. Scorpio is the ascendant, Vrishchik Lagna, and zodiac is Cancer, Cock Rashi, Vrishchik Lagna, the chart of Hrithik Roshan. Now what is the chart? We have to first analyze for court case or litigation 6th house. Now the 6th house, it is Aries sign, and Lord's Mars is posited in his own sign. Mars is very strong. So there is every possibility for anger related litigations in case of Hrithik Roshan from this chart. Not only that, in D9 chart, not drawn here with, 6th lord is Jupiter, but that Jupiter linked with or conjunct with Mars in Cancer sign. In Cancer sign, Jupiter is exalted. But what happens? that Mars is debilitated. So Mars in every case makes Hrithik Roshan indulging in or involved in litigation or court case. Now only strong point here is the third house. Jupiter though debilitated, but Jupiter-Venus conjunction is there, aspected by strong moon. So moon, Jupiter-Venus conjunction giving him the blessings of divine to come up from the litigation process. Here again with Mars, Saturn also in the 8th house. That may lengthen the process of court case or the litigation process. That is also in the chart of Hrithik Roshan. Coming to the chart of Leonardo DiCaprio, one of the famous Bollywood artists. His date of birth is 11 November 1974. Time of birth 2:47 a.m. and place of birth Los Angeles, USA. Now this person is very much famous, getting so many awards in his film, acting life or direction or producing, Grammy Awards, Academy Awards, Filmfare Awards, so many awards in the position of Leonardo DiCaprio. Is a genius person, but he also sometimes involving in litigations. Why it is that? It is the 6th house, the lordship goes to Saturn, and Saturn posited in the 10th house of Gemini sign. Saturn not so strong, the 6th house lord. So he may involve in any kind of indulgence. But Jupiter posited in 6th house gives too much relief to the native. Is 5th aspect on Saturn, detrimental effect of Saturn minimized by the benefic or auspicious effect of 5th aspect of Jupiter. Now in this chart what happens? In the 2nd house, Venus is own sign Libra, he is too much wealthy, but here problem is coming. The cruel planet Sun, Mars posited with the Venus, and also Mercury is there. So this 4 planet with different energy levels makes the native disturbing and may involve in the litigation or court cases. Here moon is very strong in the ascendant, and ascendant lord Mercury also in the friend's house. So he recover or he win the litigation, whatever may be there. And after all, he came back with winning process. In D9 chart of Leonardo DiCaprio, the 6th house Sun is posited with Saturn. It is also D9 also gives the indications of court cases. In the 6th house, in the D9 chart, Sun and Saturn, the opposite 2 planets, may give court case. Sun Saturn gives too much wealth when hard working is there, but may gives court case or less happiness in family life. This is the famous chart of Leonardo DiCaprio.